Happy Sunday morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever you're watching this. This is Papi Len giving the Haiti report for Be Like Brit. I hope everyone is doing well. I know we're about 5.5 weeks of shutdown in our country, and Haiti is just starting to do social distancing and washing hands and education and the whole piece because as of this date, 6 people have died. Yesterday, an 18-year-old died in Haiti. There are 11 million people approximately in Haiti, and there are 50 ventilators in the entire country. So we're very concerned. We're very prayerful. We are trying very hard at Brit's Home to stay isolated. We've had a great infrastructure and systems in place. Mummy Love and Mr. Way have done a phenomenal job. I'm so happy with that. Pierre Noel, Joe Nelson, and Cupidon are handling all the outside work. And what I mean by that, yesterday we got 3 bushels of mangoes delivered, and it has to sit outside for a few hours after it's been watered and bleached. And then Pierre Noel, who lives on the inside, will then bring it in. So we've got some good systems so that fresh fruit is delivered. We've had enough meat and staple food like rice and beans stockpiled for 90 days. So I met yesterday with the entire staff, teachers, caregivers. They're holding up after 4 weeks. Yesterday was their 4-week anniversary. And what I found most interesting is the cultural differences. And what I mean by that is in Haiti, a young adult lives at home with the parents till they get married. And this is the first time a lot of our workers have lived away from their parents. So when I asked them, give me one takeaway that they didn't expect to happen, and that did happen, and a lot of them in the young 20s, mid-20s said they never knew what it was like to live without their parents, and they're learning that. So we're very excited. That's Petey Bruno coming on. It's okay, let it go, Bern. And he wanted to come to the couch with his bone. And you don't think like who's behind the camera. And of course, Bernie, my oldest son and right hand from the first day we walked up the mountain at Brit's Home 10 years ago, is always the technology genius behind the scenes. So we're fortunate to have him. But getting back to Haiti and getting back to Mummy Love and Mr. Way, yesterday's Zoom meeting, and who would have thought, I mean, just think, 3 years ago, if someone said to me Zoom, I would have said, Zoom? Oh, the show that was on PBS for kids. And today it's running our world, and we're so fortunate to have that kind of technology where we can actually appear in Haiti and have conversations with people around the world with Haiti. And what a bright future our kids are going to have because of technology, and Haiti's going to have. So I wanted to talk about that as well. I found it very interesting yesterday, just how much the staff has adapted. And of course, you probably want to hear more about the kids than you do the staff, but I have to explain something to you. If you haven't figured it out, those that have followed us for a long time, whatever the staff does, that's what the kids do. They are the role models. They are the parent. And so I've learned a very long time ago that if we can educate and train our staff to be the great leaders that they are for our kids, it's truly going to help them become great leaders in Haiti. So I wanted to share that with you. The kids are well. We had a couple of issues where one child had a broken leg, and we had to take him out and bring him to the doctor to get the cast off, because he went to the doctor with our Dr. Anani from Corti Moon, and Joe Nelson outside the gate went with them, and they had masks and gloves on, but that child has to quarantine for 14 days in our clinic. And that is why in our clinic we do have a separate bedroom and bathroom specifically for quarantine. So our planning ahead 9 years ago has really paid dividends today. So we all have been working hard, everybody, both in the States and in Haiti specifically, but we have a new normal, and the new normal is that our missionary trips are not going to be going to Haiti for a long time. I would say until there is a vaccine for the coronavirus, and how long that takes, and the country of Haiti to stabilize. You know, many people have asked me what my thoughts are, what's going to happen in Haiti, and I have to prepare for the worst and pray for the best, and that's what I do. Things are going to be very tough in Haiti. Things are going to be really hard for the people of Haiti, because the impoverished will not have access to the ventilators. There are only 50 in a country of 11 million, as I said. And my hopes and prayers is that the U.S. will send ventilators down there. But the infrastructure of Haiti is not ready for this. But at Be Like Brit, we're trying to prepare ourselves for that. I have, I'm going to show my age here, 60 years, on my 60th year in this earth. Some of the education standpoints, we've done a split class session. And what I mean by that is we have 4 normaliers, which are licensed teachers in the building. And then we have 4 assistants for them. And then we have 7 English teachers. So the kids are having a full day, but it's similar to, not exactly like, but it's similar to Summer Fun, where they get a half a day of classes and a half a day of fun, structured learning. And so we're doing that right now. And we split our older kids and our younger kids. So the younger kids are going in the morning, while the older kids do some structured fun things like making masks for and Mummy Love came up with this idea, and I thought it was fabulous. We were making masks anyway for everyone in the building, and she said, "Len, could we make them for the women working in the open markets who are just not prepared?" And so the kids know that, and so that's what we're doing. And we're actually at BLB making masks for the people outside the gate. And Joe Nelson and Cupidon will deliver them next week and start giving them out, of course, with the agreement they cannot sell them, and will need them for themselves. Joe Nelson, speaking of, him and Jay-Z La, who worked in our kitchen, had a little boy, Christensen, and they're very excited. He was born this week, and we're very happy for them, and that's why Joe is outside the gate. Kids had a wonderful experience. Mr. Way shared with us that where they could not meet with their family members. And when we say family members, some kids do have a mother or a father. Some kids have a grandparent. Some kids have an aunt and uncle. But almost every one of those children got to talk with their family this past weekend. And Mr. Wade told us they all explained the coronavirus to their family, told them to wash their hands a lot, told them to social distance. So that was really interesting to get that information from Mr. Wade. And it showed us that the kids are listening. The kids are actually paying attention to the coronavirus and understanding or trying to understand what it is. Coach did some plumbing this week to use our new front septic that we had put in before the shutdown, and everything is tied in from the kitchen sink to the laundry room now going out front, which I know sewerage isn't a sexy subject, but for the infrastructure in the building to work well, it is for us. So that's a project we finished up this week. So we're still working each day. And speaking of, I have daily Zoom meetings in Haiti, whether it's with Mummy Love and Mr. Way, or the leadership team with Frankie, who is in the building. His wife is working in the kitchen, and his kids are here, and they're thriving and enjoying it as well. So we have Coach in the building, as I said, who is under Mr. Way. So on the education side, operationally, we have Pierre Noel in the building, who is our go-to guy for little things that break or things that happen. So we've got a good leadership team, along with Merlin, who is our nurse, and she is there. And we have a new nurse to assist Merlin. Those of you may not know, Merlin got married about 6 months ago and is now pregnant with child. So she's safely in Britt's home as well. We've had people ask about Britt's House of Love. Britt's House of Love is empty. And it is empty for the specific reason to quarantine if the pandemic makes its way inside of Britt's home. So we have a plan for that, and we've worked on that. I would like to thank as well Dr. Greg Ciatone of Harvard Medical School and Beth Israel Deaconess Hospital, who has helped me plan for the pandemic, and he and his wife Amalia have done a wonderful job, and I'm thankful to them for their help in Haiti. So that's where we're at right now. Mummy Love wanted to tell everybody that morale is good in the house for 4 months away, and that the kids are adapting, as we all are, trying to adapt to this new normal. I hope and pray for all of you and your families, and I hope and pray that our leaders in this country and world can stop acting like parents having a fight in front of their children and their children's friends, because it is embarrassing and it's sad to see that kind of leadership in this world. And I'm not making a political statement. I'm making a factual statement on what's going on in the world. And I pray for strong leadership right now. I pray for our kids in Haiti. I pray for strong leadership in Haiti to get through this pandemic, and I ask you for those same prayers. I want to thank all of you who have been so supportive these past months and years, actually, but specifically these past couple of months. I want to wish all of you who watch this just a safe and joyous spring. I hope that with the spring comes a new era in our lives. And again, I want to thank everybody for your love and support. So saying goodbye for now. And yes, it's been about a month. I'll see you next month. It's Papi Len and Petey Bruno.
Any update from you, Pete?